Hello. We are off tonight to see a screening by Fright Club Northern Ireland of Aliens, my favourite of the franchise. That's probably not the right thing to say, but there you go. I haven't seen this in a long time, so I will decide for absolute sure if this is my favourite or Alien is, but I think it's Aliens, we shall see. We've all seen it before, but we've come tonight to see because it's been a long time. When did you last watch it, Isaac?
Like
Must have been recently.
2-3 months ago.
All right.
I haven't seen it since about 93.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it too. Right, we shall let you know our thoughts when we come out. Got little tickets, you probably can't see that because I'm walking.
Without a doubt, Aliens is the best movie that I've ever been in.
We all knew that we had something.
If you're gonna only be in one movie, this was the movie to be in.
Good to have you here with us. How are you?
Very good, thank you, a pleasure.
You're such an authority on this film, and Ian, we wish you all the best. Hope to see you again.
Thank you, pleasure.
Before we screen the film, just a couple of announcements. I have to give our good friend Mr. Tim Burton a shout out, who runs the great film here for facilitating the interview with Ian Nathan, who made this amazing documentary called Aliens Expanded. If you want to check that out, you can order it from aliensexpanded.com. Also, as you walked in, you would have seen a couple of amazing props there on the table. There is an alien egg that was made by my partner Janine, who's up there. And the massive face cover and the xenomorph head was created by local filmmaker and prop maker Mr. Tom James, who is in the building tonight. Do you want to stand up? He's kindly said that he'll hang about afterwards if you want to ask questions about how he made it or what he's got planned. He'll answer those questions for you as well. And then the last thing we have to announce is that once the credits roll tonight, just stay seated because we have an announcement we're going to make for an egg screening, which we're very excited about. So just stay seated. Hopefully you'll be excited about it as well. So I'll fuck off now and let's enjoy the alien story. Thank you guys.
Hello. So it's the next day. It was really dark. Oh, that's really close. Sorry, I'm holding this with my hand to try to get some sort of light in the situation. So we went to see Aliens last night, which was awesome. I hadn't seen it in a lot of years, and I discovered something last night. I'm confusing Alien and Aliens, and even aspects of Aliens 3. In my mind, I thought Ripley shaved her head in this one, but that was 3. And with Alien, the only part I seem to ever remember is obviously the chest bursting scene. But I have said for many, many years that my favourite movie in the Alien franchise is Aliens. It's actually Alien, the first one. I'm shocked. I didn't think it was, but when I was watching it, I really enjoy it, don't get me wrong, it's a really good film, I like Aliens, but as I'm watching it, I'm waiting for different bits. I'm like, where's this bit, where's that bit? And I was talking to Darren afterwards, and he said, that was Alien. He says, that's not Aliens. And I'm like, oh! So, I have to revoke, my favourite is Alien, not Aliens. I was wrong. But yes, it was really good, really enjoyed it, liked seeing it on the big screen. There was also an interview with Nathan, I'll put the name on the screen, a guy that did a documentary, a 4.5-hour documentary about the franchise, which I think is available to actually get if you're into all things Alien. So that was really interesting. The interview was done by a guy that runs the Braid called Tim. Weirdly, small world, Tim was my first boss when I started working in Extravision. Extravision is like the Irish version of Blockbuster. Eventually Blockbuster bought it over and we became Blockbuster. But when I first started in my late teens, I believe it was, working in Extravision, Tim was my first manager. So it's really like interesting all these years later to like run back into him again. So yeah, there were several people I knew there last night as well I didn't get a chance to speak to, But it was almost a sellout, which was awesome for the guys from Fright Club. And they announced the next screening, which I'm not going to say here because it hasn't been announced publicly yet, but it's a good one. And they're doing it at the local cinema. It's awesome to see all these like cult classic movies, all these original awesome horrors on the big screen. Examples so far since we've actually been going, they've been doing it much longer than we've been going, but we weren't aware of it. We've had Poltergeist, obviously one of my big favourites. The Thing. At Halloween we had Trick or Treat. Last Halloween, what was last Halloween? We missed Gremlins and we missed Nightmare on Elm Street. Gutted. We've had Rare Exports at Christmas. We had Krampus last Christmas. Just like loads, you know, like the biggies, the ones that everyone really loves. And this next one's a really good one as well. So we're looking forward to seeing that one. But yeah, it was a good night. Really enjoyed it. But I've quite shocked myself realising that I was completely wrong about my favourite movie from the Alien franchise. What a bucky, eh? So yeah, what's your favourite from the Alien franchise? I can't believe I was mixing 2 up with 1 and 3 at the same time. The only aspect of 3 I got mixed up was the head shave thing. I don't know what I'm thinking. I think because I knew it was the next movie after my favourite, and I thought my favourite was 2 when it's actually 1, if that makes any sense. Dear me. So thank you for watching, guys. I shall be back at some stage with something or other. We are going to the cinema tonight to see The Accountant 2, purely because Isaac and his pal are going to see Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. So it's not in our hometown. It was only there on one night, believe it or not. One showing on one night, which was last night when we were booked to see Alien. So we have to go to the next town over for them to see it tonight. And The Accountant is the only thing on at the same time. I want to see Until Dawn, but I'm going to have to wait. But thank you for watching, folks. Over and out from Lisa Lives.